Tune in this Wednesday night, December 23rd. Andre Drummond and the Detroit Pistons go up against the Atlanta Hawks. A battle in the East. Big-time hoops coming your way.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Hawks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Korver at the 3 with Paul Millsap at the 4. Dennis Schroeder is out there with the Cobra, and it's Horford at the center. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Well, those 5 turnovers, more than you like to see.
Outside Korver. Pass to Horford. To the middle. The shot's good from the Cobra. The Cobra's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Atlanta. Now here's McCollum. He's guarded by Schroeder. And here's McCollum. Came and backing down from 13. That's good on the jump shot.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
And the pass to the Cobra. Kicks to Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Front past the arc. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. And here's what's up coming now for the Hawks. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Hawks were so dominant last year and were the first team to clinch their spot in the postseason.
Hawks also would wrap up the top seed in the East and were able to advance against the Nets in 6 games.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on what Terry Stotts had to say in his huddle. His message: don't even look at the score right now. We've got to make one play at a time and execute. That's how we'll take this thing home. Kevin, he's trying to keep them focused.
All right, Doris, thanks. Here's the Cobra, covered by Lillard. Davis against Millsap. Passes it to the Cobra. Outside Korver. The Hawks working the ball around. That shot wide open. Cephalosha's got 11 in the second half.
You know, in the second round, the Hawks had a bit of trouble once again with the Wizards. Were able to get by them despite going down 2-1 in that series. It seemed like they were out of gas against the Cavs in the next round.
Plumlee. Great D that time from the Cobra. The Hawks leading by 8. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Horford the pass to Millsap. Stolen by McCollum. Korver with the defensive effort.
And really with the Hawks in the postseason, they just ran out of help. I mean, the Korver injury, the Carroll injury were huge against the Cavs. And when you lose that much talent, you could see why they were swept out of that conference finals. Don't forget, they also lost Cephalosha prior to the playoffs.
Cephalosha's shot is good. They got on this for a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And Lillard kicks to Davis. Oh, that's blocked. Here's the Cobra. Korver up top. He's guarded by McCollum. It's a 2 from Cephalosha. No luck, so the Trailblazers will take it the other way. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them. Back to Lillard. He passes to McCollum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And that's 15 points for C.J. McCollum.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. They set the screen. Korver kicks to Sefolosha. 6 on the shot clock. The Cobra passes to Horford. Shoots it. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. And the Hawks lead by 11.
Remember, for a long time, flopping was like the #1 concern in the NBA. I mean, it still happens a lot, but the rules have curbed it quite a bit. We have seen less and less flopping the last few years.
The Hawks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Sefolosha passes to the Cobra. Korver. He dishes it to Sefolosha. A three-pointer off the mark.
Really quite surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard said.
Yeah, not typical. They've been dominant on the board, but they are still falling short on the scoreboard.
Lillard dishes to Davis. Another shot. And the basket by Lillard.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Outside for Korver. Pass to the Cobra. The feed now to Sefolosha. The pass to the Cobra. And it comes off the front of the rim.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Lillard with it, now defended by the Cobra. And here's McCollum for 3.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound. He got it done.
The Cobra passes to Horford. Now the dish to Sefolosha. He kicks it to Millsap. He feeds it to Sefolosha. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Trailblazers trail by 7. Now here's McCollum. Back to Lillard. Jacks up a 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Korver's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And Al-Farouq Aminu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
So it's Atlanta now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside Korver. 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in bounds.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
They get it again.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
And Paul Millsap, guys, the only player to lead the NCAA in rebounding 3 straight seasons back in college. A former second-round pick, was kind of slept on, but now clearly making his mark in the NBA.
He's off on the first. Greg, you were talking about Millsap's ferocious rebounding. He battles inside, but Clark, he is so skilled.
Yeah, he's just really a good all-around basketball player. He can pass, handle, step out, and hit the three. Very, very versatile. He makes an impact on the game a lot of ways.
That one is no good. And he isn't the biggest body at 6'8", Clark, but Paul Millsap, very effective.
And part of his being underrated and underestimated, I think, is due to that size. But folks are finally starting to come around. That kind of production he's put up will make that happen.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his 3rd triple since halftime.
The Hawks leading by 7.
And Millsap with over a 7-foot wingspan and also just a great nose for the ball. He gets you rebounds, blocks, and he leads all power forwards in steals pretty much every season.
First free throw is good.
And speaking of Millsap's defense, I mean, he can switch out and cover perimeter players as well. His smaller stature gives him that versatility, but then the long wingspan allows him to still bang with the biggies.
Both free throws good from the Cobra. Trailblazers trail by 9. Davis with a screen on Korver. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Plumlee sets the pick for Lillard. Dishes it to Aminu. Feeds it to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from 15. And that one hits back iron.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Korver with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. Korver passes to the Cobra. Kicks to Horford. The Hawks need to get off a shot here.
Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
Back to Lillard. The 3. Plumlee against Horford. Here's Aminu. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
And didn't have to go strong there. Just a little bit of the finger roll to get it up over the hoop.
Here's the Cobra. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. The Cobra's got 17 points here in the second half. And Lillard kicks to Plumlee. Good.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
The Hawks leading by 7. Millsap left side. Korver, he is guarded by McCollum. Korver passes to the Cobra. Cephalosha. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Passes it to the Cobra. Knocked loose and stolen by Lillard. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Aminu with the bucket. Now just a 5-point Hawks lead.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Back to Korver. He passes it to the Cobra. He dishes it to Cephalosha. Clock at 6. Korver. Gets hauled in by the Trailblazers. Lillard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
look at what Lillard has done so far. He has 17 points and 9 assists. He's passing the ball so well right now and is really focused at the charity stripe, too.
And Clark, you can just see him oozing with confidence right now.
First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
He's got ice water in his veins, fellas. No way he's going to miss from the line when the game's still hanging in the balance. I've seen him make too many in this situation.
Pass to Cephalosha. Here's the Cobra. He's covered by Aminu. Millsap dishes to Horford. And the shot is good. Horford's got 6 here in this quarter.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Lillard attacking. There's the feed to Aminu. Pass to Plumlee. Lillard. Back to Plumlee. Trying to get open. It's Davis. Plumlee, no luck.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Cephalosha kicks to Horford. Shot is off. Great D that time from Davis.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking. Misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. 44 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Shot clock at 6. Cephalosha passes to Horford. Puts it up from 17, and that one swishes right in. It's a 7-point Hawks lead.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
And an intentional foul right there. And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Here's Cram. Eyes a 3 off the inbound. Here's Leonard. It falls. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. 15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. And here's McCollum. Lillard outside. The pass to Keenan. Back to Lillard. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Corbin. And so the Hawks take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds clock.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time. They were doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Keller and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as Jordan presents our player of the game, the Cobra.
Way to seal the victory in that one, with things probably being a little too close for comfort at the end. Did you feel like they were going to come back and take it at any point, or were you comfortable with the lead for the most part?
You always want to stretch it out as much as you can, man. We tried to pull away a little more at the end, but we just weren't able to do it. And it doesn't make a whole lot of difference to me, really. We'll take a win by 1 point or a win by 100 points. Anything in between is fine, too. I felt pretty confident we could hold them off, and we did. Close games build character anyway, so this is probably a good experience for us.